Hi, I'm Smallbizsat, and this is Small Business Saturday 2017. Today I'd like to read the first page of my new book, Money Coming Out of My Ears, Becoming a Successful Author. A new family fairy tale. Several years ago, someone asked me if I thought I would ever make any money on the children's books I was publishing. My semi-serious reply was, I'll have money coming out of my ears. At the time, I didn't realize the significance of that statement, and I know you are probably wondering whether or not I am making a lot of money. By the time this book is finished, we should have an answer to that question. Of course, money was not my original motivation for writing books. It had all begun because of a hobby I shared with my children. When my kids, Nadia, Sabrina, Donnie, and Shireen, were very young, they loved acting out their favorite fairy tales. In order to encourage their creativity, I began making costumes and allowing them to perform the stories on home video. My grandson Trent later became part of our cast as well. We truly enjoyed making our movies. Eventually, I decided to create a fairy tale of my own. I invented a character called Twirly Shirley, a little girl whose braided hair twirled when she became emotional. I made a set of spinning braids and we performed our story, Twirly Shirley and My Sister the Twister, on home video. We even created a photo book of our fairy tale. It turned out so well, I decided to publish the book so we could share it with others. I sent in a copy of my book and video to the Copyright Office to protect my work. My first publishing experience was with a print-on-demand company. With the help of my oldest daughter, Nadia, I submitted the book and the fee to them. The kids and I were very excited when we got our first copy in the mail. We thought for sure it would be a bestseller. That wasn't exactly what happened, yet it was a wonderful experience just having a book published. I informed the media about our book, and we were called in for a news interview. The station wasn't only interested in the book itself, they were even more interested in how it came to be. They wanted us to explain how our family hobby had evolved into published work. Sabrina, Donnie, and Shireen participated in the interview, each of them adding their own input about our publishing adventure. Donnie even talked about the technical difficulties we had encountered filming our movie. I had ideas for new Twirly Shirley stories, but I felt my original approach to publishing was too costly. I heard about a class on self-publishing being offered at a community college. It was being taught by Barbara McPherson, a successful published author. I decided I would take the class. I learned all about designing a book layout, as well as how to obtain an ISBN and LCCN. There were many steps involved in the process, which I will go over later. There was a lot of work to be done, but I did it all. And here are some photos that were captured from our homemade video. Now I would like to read a little bit from the latest version of my very first book, Twirly Shirley and My Sister the Twister. Shirley went to the theater one day because she wanted to be in a play. She tried out for a part in The Wizard of Oz. She was given the lead in the play because when she auditioned, my little sister brought along her very own Twister. Shirley wanted to part, her hopes were high, but she was so nervous she started to cry. She got so scared she forgot what to say. That was when Shirley got carried away. Shirley's braids really got going. They picked up such speed the wind began blowing. Her braids kept spinning round and round. Before I knew it, she was off the ground. Pretty soon she was up in the air, Shirley and her spinning hair. Once she got started, nothing could have stopped her. She was spinning in circles like a helicopter. Those braids rotated faster and faster. She got up so high, bluebirds flew past her. Everyone stared in amazement at her. She spun so fast, she became just a blur. When the townspeople saw her, they just went wild. They thought she was a tornado instead of a child. People were yelling, "A twister, a twister!" But I said, "Don't worry, it's just my sister." They all looked at me like I was insane. I told them, "Hold on, just let me explain."